Twitter is barring government agencies from using the social network's data mining service that could identify potential terror attacks as they're unfolding. That's according to a new report in the Wall Street Journal. So joining us now to talk about this and this new wrinkle in the ongoing privacy debate is Mark Spoonhour. He's the editor-in-chief over at Tom's Guide. So, Mark, first off, tell us about how data on Twitter can be mined, can be used by U.S. intelligence agencies, and tell us a little bit about what the dynamic is between the parties involved in this whole Twitter versus the government versus data miner discussion.
Yeah, I think first it's important to understand how this relationship works. So Data Miner is a company that Twitter has 5% stake in, but they are separate entities, right? And then you have Data Miner, which is not just looking at public feeds, they're running them through an algorithm, and they are putting things against that like geolocation, and they're trying to cite trends, and that's what they're feeding to the US government and third parties like news agencies and broadcasters. The USA Today and the Wall Street Journal count themselves as clients.
Now, the interesting part about this is Data Miner's service itself. Is it clear now, is it Twitter that shut the government out of using its feeds, or is it Data Miner that shut the government out of using the information it kind of churns?
Yeah, it's not exactly clear. I mean, so ultimately, you would think it's Data Miner's call, and because Twitter has a 5% stake, I'm sure that they maybe had some influence. But I think this really speaks to the overall debate that's happening right now, where you have Silicon Valley and tech companies on one side who are really championing privacy, and on the other side, you're talking about the federal government and law enforcement who are talking about this need to have information in real time, if not sooner, so that they can prevent attacks.
Mark, let's go into this a little bit more. What does this new development here say about the relationship between Twitter and the government, or broadly speaking, between the government and Silicon Valley? We all know what happened with Apple, the iPhone, and the FBI trying to unlock it for the San Bernardino shooting situation.
Yeah, I think what's happening right now is that you have both sides that are essentially digging in. And if the US government wants to get at this information, at least for now, they're going to have to find another way to get it. And they do have an own arm of the government that is invested in data mining, so they're going to have to figure out a way to get around this block.
All right, so what will government agencies need to do, Mark, to bolster their research and investigation tactics to make up for the fact that tech firms, perhaps like Apple, perhaps like Twitter, at least for right now, seem reluctant to cooperate?
Yeah, they're not going to be able to essentially lean on the big data firms that are out there right now, and they're going to have to do a lot of investment on their own. I mean, the good news is that it didn't really take that long, when you think about it, for them to unlock the San Bernardino's shooter's iPhone. But they're going to have to apply all the resources that they have in this new direction if they really want to stay on top of the terrorist war.
All right, so it sounds like that privacy debate has taken a huge step forward here, given this new report out about Twitter, Data Miner, and the U.S. government. Mark Spoonhour, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights. That's Mark Spoonhour, editor-in-chief over at Tom's Guide. And thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Chu. Have a great day.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.